I absolutely love owning plants, if you can't tell, but I refuse to own anything that's difficult to take care of. And personally, I think I've got it down to a science of what the easiest plants to take care of actually are. And I'm talking like I literally water my plants once a week, or just whenever one of them starts looking a little sad, I water all of them, and that's how I water my plants. But I figured today I'd tell you my favorite plants to own because I truly think they're the easiest to take care of, and the ones I absolutely refuse to own again because I just do not get along with them and I think they need too much care. My absolute favorite type of plant to own is monsteras, which is what this big guy right here is, but specifically Monstera adansonii, which are what these little leaves right here are. This is actually a tattoo of my plant that I've had for like 6 years. I got it from Trader Joe's and it barely needs anything from me. I love her. All monsteras I found are super easy. You can also propagate them really easily, and I love that I can turn one into like a million and just put them all over my house. This plant I think is the easiest that I own tons of are pothos. I feel like they start to droop a little bit as soon as they need water, and that's like my cue to water all my plants. But if they do start to die, you can literally just cut the vine up and put it in water to propagate them. It might look like an asparagus farm for a little bit, but then you have a bunch of pothos that you can plant all over the place. You can also replant them in the same pot so that it looks a little bushier and looks healthier, so they're really easy to maintain if you do mess up with them. On the same note as pothos are philodendrons. I only own one of these and I've honestly never had any problems with it. A client gave me propagation like 4 years ago and I've had it ever since, and it's just been doing great, and so I think they're super easy. Another plant I've had really good luck with are spider plants. I've never had mine grow super big, but they stay alive really well, and I only water them about once a week, so I think they're pretty easy. Another one I find really easy are snake plants. I don't have much luck with them growing very much, but I've also never had one die, so I feel like that makes them good to add to this list. Last one for this list is Dracaenias, which is actually what this one back here is as well. They do lose some leaves sometimes if you underwater them, but overall I feel like they're pretty chill and I've never really had any issues with them. Moving on to the plants that I personally would never seek out owning again, just because I think they're a little too high maintenance and need a little too much care for me and my lifestyle. Number one, crotons. I swear no matter what I did with this plant, it just was not happy, and every single leaf on it died every time that it would start to come back. No matter what I did, it was never happy. Peace lilies are one that everyone says are a beginner-friendly plant, but for me personally, a plant has never stressed me out more than my life than these guys. I had like 3 of them and I will never own them again. Any sort of string of plant, they're beautiful, and I have a couple that are still doing okay, but they're not like thriving. But they're just so delicate and they're so cute and I love them so much, but I just don't water my plants enough for these to fit in with my plants and my lifestyle. And lastly, succulents. For some reason, I kill them every time. Like I have a cactus and it's fine, but succulents, I kill every single time. So yeah, I won't be owning any more succulents. If you want my personal recommendation, if you're just going for one type of plant, I would always recommend starting with a monstera. There's so many different kinds. You can find the kind that you like, and I think they're really easy to take care of personally, and you can propagate them, turn them into tons of plants, which is really fun.